Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Happy Tuesday Blues Day to everyone out there in YouTube land. Good to see y'all. Should be a good morning. Well, pretty good. I'm still rocking this thumb injury. Look at that, y'all. Yeah, I sliced a good chunk of my thumb off with one of those mandolins when making potato chips the other day. Last slice, I'm like, and one more. Whoosh. Yeah. Yeah. No thumb in mouth. Yeah, yeah. So we'll try to be butter smooth for you today, but it's a little sore still. So the trials and tribulations of trying to be a super chef, but no chefing it up right now because all you need's a nice drink and a nice snack because it's time. Whoo! With the morning mug. Let's go. Hey, my friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now, let's chat. Awesome. Look, check it out. Check out this little skull glass, y'all. Pretty cool. Rocking the slasher movie t-shirt. Let's make a slasher movie. It's funny. This was over at Spirit Halloween, but they ran out of larges. But, I got my team over there on the lookout and they had one, get this, one left. She puts it behind the counter, holds it for me, says, come get it. I head over to go get it. And another employee goes, oh, what's this doing out here? And puts it on the floor. And so I go there. I'm like, hey, I'm here to grab that shirt. And she goes, looking around. She goes, oh my God, where's the shirt? And then I see this girl putting shirts on. I'm like, hey man, you got, oh, there it is. It was the only large too. It's large for all these muscles. Whatever. How do I look? How do I sound? Good. Let's take a listen to this dork here. What a nerd. Anywho, welcome and good morning, y'all. Let's hit you up with a little morning mug. Can you feel it? Come on in. Look, grab a seat. Oh, there you are. Great to see you. How you been? It's fantastic. Slap on the ticker and get to seeing who's here. Oh man. Uh-oh. Come on now. Trying to get it to work. There we go. Collector Movie Man, of course, hot in the spot right now. How am I doing? Except for this, pretty good. You're picking up Twister. Nice. 4K later today. Twisters, I should say. And to catch Thief. That's very cool. And then I have Deadpool Wolverine. Noise. And my mom pre-ordered Oppenheimer 4K. Dang, you're just loading up on Steelbook, son. That's going to be a good Christmas gift. There's an Elvis Walmart exclusive steelbook. That's cool. I got the 4K. I don't need that. Let's see. One more thing on Friday. Gonna go see Conclave. I know you've been itching to see Conclave. I hope to see that myself as well. Let's see. It's holding at 95%. That's pretty good. And by the way, thank you for this. Look, I hope you get a chance to get out and check out Conclave, dude. Thank you for that $2. I call it tip on the table. I appreciate that. Here, I'm a little. I can't get up and down because of the blood rush, but I'll still give you a nice little dance. Here you go. I do it from the seat for you, bro, like this. Yeah. I got it. I can't be swinging my arms like Carlton because, then the blood starts pulsating in my thumb. So, yeah, good stuff, y'all. All right, let's get back to it. See who's like populating the cafe here. Adrian James, good morning, my friend. Good morning. Good to see you. Fish is here. Good morning, Huckster. Good morning, Muggles. Now, look, before we get too far, Fish being a big trivia winner on my channel, just him being here reminds me to tell you. I got to tell you early before I forget, y'all. Coming up tomorrow night, we got a repeat. Let me just toss the ticker so you can see my cast here. Trivia is back. and it's horror themed, Halloween themed, all that good stuff. And my Steelbook crew, you can see the Steelbook crew down there. They wanted a rematch and they got it. They're coming tomorrow night. Sue can't be with us, so Miss Jess is going to step in her place and I'm sure attempt to take down the boys. And we may or may not have a mystery guest or two to also take them down. I mean, look at this. This is going to be such a good one, y'all. Such a good one. So please be there tomorrow night for that. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. All right, let's pop our ticker back up. There we go. So, yeah, thanks, Fish, for being here to let me know. You know, I'm not giving anything away. Yeah, no. Yo, Adrian. Good morning, Fish. Mr. Moody's here. What's up, Jess Moody? And howdy to everyone in chat. Howdy to you. Movie fan, what is up, bro? Ouch. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing cooler as the dad than like slicing these potatoes, getting some potato chip in there for your daughter who's right there. She's also standing on the other side of the counter helping me make these. I go, now don't use this mandolin. They are dangerous and very sharp. You could hurt yourself. Oh, if only I would have taken my own advice. I'm going to town on that potato. And you're supposed to hold it like this, by the way, the whole time. But instead, I'm holding it like this, so my thumb's hanging out on that last slice. My thumb just follow the potato. French fried huck. Could have happened. Oh, man. Smirk88, what is good, man? What is good? Dimension Scat is here. Good morning. Laren, look at this. The whole team is here. Sorry about your thumb. Yeah. No, we never had them because, bled all over the the potatoes. And it was such a slice, y'all. Not to give you too much, but it was such a slice. I had like a napkin on it for like an hour. It just kept bleeding. So we had to go to the urgent care to, get it looked at and get it to stop. And it was doing really good till yesterday, It's been about a week, by the way. So I just had a regular Band-Aid on it now because it was getting better. It was healing. It was scabbing up, as the doctor said. But it was a very delicate scabbing because I went to go buy some groceries yesterday, stuck my hand in my pocket to get my wallet out, and the pocket just, yeah. I don't want to tell you too much. You guys love Terrifier like this grosses you out. It just took the scab right off. And I was like, oh, well, now it hurts again. So I had to bail out and all my shopping and go home. So I got people like, but Terrifier's a movie. I can handle that. But your thumb, it's a scab. That sounds terrible. Sup, Hut? Yeah, misery, misery, misery. That's what you've chosen. I offered you friendship and you spat in my face. Another great quote that I'm struggling to remember where that's from. Walmart delivery arrives in 10 minutes. Look at you, Brent, keeping track of those monsters. Twister, Steelbook, and groceries. Nice. So you're just going to chow down and enjoy a good movie? Sounds like a plan. Deadpool Wolverine officially out of 4K. Oh, look at you teeing up one of my topics, man. We may have to go to that in just a second. Saying hey there. Hisham. It is getting better. If I would stop knocking it on stuff, that's for sure. Craig, what is good, sir? Now that Susan is on a buying freeze, what's she going to get from the studios? Yeah, I know, right? What's Sue going to get from the studios? What's Sue going to get from the studios? But we're in full support of our queen here. Look, if you rack up some debt, you got to pay it off. Do the responsible thing like she's doing. I applaud her. I'm a bit I was in a buying freeze too. I haven't worked for 2 months. I'm in a slight buying freeze, certainly. Although I did get, I'll show this in just a second. I did finally get something in that I didn't have last week. I got Deadpool VW. 4K goes 4K. All these 4Ks, 4K. Look at how I hit your Wolfman. 76 minutes. Woo! Kyle, take it easy. Hey there, Collector Movie Man. Just Booty, did you cook your thumb, Chip? I told him the chips were handmade. Is what I told him. That's right. At least I got the doctor to laugh on that one too. Good morning. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everyone. Hello. I know I'm behind on your Discord. I swear. I'll get there. Wilkie saying, hey, what is up, Mr. Corey? Giz is here. Hope all is good. See you around the dark web. Okay, Giz. We'll see you there. Hello, Adrian James. Hey, Corey, everybody's getting their haze in because they're in the cafe getting some haze out. Gwen, happy to say my Trick or Treat 4K arrives today. Ooh, I want to get that, y'all. I can't though till I get a job. Uh, you know, hopefully it'll still be around in 4K. You know, those things always sell out, and it's like snooze, you lose. But you know, gotta have the cash. Saying hey there, Corey, Tiger Blue. Hey, what is up, TB? What's good, son? Over there in the big UK. Oh, my UK fans, love you guys, man. So Terrifier 3 about 2 weeks ago and loved it. You did, you sicko, Chris. Big old sicko. Yeah, I saw number 1. I was like, it's just a bunch of torture porn, man. I don't know. And then I saw Trick or Treat for the first time last week and loved it. It was such a delightful, good horror movie. Got some scares, got a little gore in it. You know, I just think Terrifier is just I don't know. It's just a glorified mutilation, just like Saw and all that stuff. So those just aren't my bag, but you know, 2 and 3 are the best. I saw 1 and checked out. I don't want to see 2 because like it's 2.5 hours long. I'm not going to see a 2.5 hour torture porn movie. You're going to hit that Criterion sale. Let's see. It's 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, East Coasters, you're almost there. Yeah, about 50 minutes away. I think the sale starts at noon, right? So I don't know if that also means that's noon, like that becomes 9 o'clock for me. It's activated at 9, or if it's like time zone related, you know. It's probably going to be 9 o'clock for me. Solitaire for 1 and 2 last week on Tubi. Yeah, I saw 1 on one of those as well. I think it was on Peacock. So I saw it on Peacock. Green Goblin quotes. Yeah, there it is. His sham. I knew it. I knew it. See, it was ringing something in my head. It's like, dang, what is that? It's good stuff, man. Yeah, pulling out. Sorry, something just popped up on my screen. Verifying Maxon Cinema 4D scanner installer. I don't do that there. All right, Sub-Zero. What's good? Sub-Zero. What's going on, man? Oh yeah, Gwen. Criterion sale today. It's a 50% off flash sale today. Only 24 hours. Get on it. Get on it. Get it on it. You heard it right here on the Huckster Show. Look, it's happening live. Look, if we go long enough, y'all, we could do that. We could hop over and do that. I haven't done that on the show before. That would be kind of fun. The third is out on December 17th in 4K. All right. Starts in an hour on their site. Oh, okay. That means it is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that means it'll be 9 o'clock here. Ho, y'all. We can do some little shopping. Come on out. What's up, Mr. Hubbard from Big Florida? The first Terrified made me cringe at first. You're just desensitized now. You're like, oh, yeah. Slaughter. She's eating your popcorn, big old sloppy burger. It was delightful. Thanks for the info. Yes, Gwen, be there. Let's see. And, if you guys jump on, let us know live what everyone's sort of picking up. Be kind of fun. I'm seeing Venom Last Dance. I'm most likely going to see that too, Kyle. But, I hope to squeeze it in. Kyle, I haven't even seen Venom 1 or 2. I know. I'm one of those guys. I was just sort of on the fence of why do we have all these Venom movies and he never meets Spider-Man? I mean, that's the thing. He's been, like, in comics, one of the greatest Spider-Man foils, and Sony gives him his own movie, and then Hardy's already said he's done after this. I haven't seen it, so maybe Spider-Man appears in it. It's sort of just a button on the whole thing, but I doubt we're even going to see Spider-Man. So it's like we've had this one great actor play this character 3 times now, and he's not even going to intermingle with, the Tom Holland Spider-Man, even though didn't he reference it in the end credits of this movie, part 2? I forget. Y'all let me know. Y'all have probably seen Venom, so let me know if there's been any connective tissue to Tom Holland Spider-Man whatsoever. All right. Let's see. I've got 2 scary movies left to watch for spooky season. Watching Trick or Treat. Dude, it's so good. On HBO Max, and then tomorrow. Yeah, look, dude, it was my first time watching Trick or Treat. I freaking loved it. I loved it, which is why I want to pick it up on 4K, because I was like, man, what a I mean, gosh, the decade that has gone by, I could have made that like a nice staple. But hey, it's always fun to come to something even late. I love being that the late to the party guy, right? I don't mind. I got no problem with that. But everybody's late to the party of something. Some people say they've never seen, Star Wars yet. Can you believe that? There are people out there. Godfather 2001, whatever. You can be late to that one for all I care. Anyway, this Thursday, I hope to see Exhibiting Forgiveness and Smile 2. Yeah, I need to try to work in Smile 2. Maybe I'll sneak that in today. Venom 2 was good, but still no Spidey. Chris, come on. See? Still no Spidey? Boo! Hiss! Fine. I'll go see it at a protest. See, I can't even quite fold my arm. So I got the thumb hanging down. Can't even grab my arm. Let's see. Okay, we get it. Your thumb's messed up, Hook. Let's see. It's not Halloween yet. Are you not saving a movie or two for Halloween night? Oh, I'm sure he'll have something there. My tradition is every Halloween night is. I'll just say, put in the comments if you know. I've said it before. Let me know who knows my go-to spooky movie to put on the TV Halloween night. And I'll just give you a hint. Remember, there are a lot of kids coming for trick-or-treating and stuff like that. So it's not going to be some super gory thing. Maybe it's a little humorous. I'll give you that as a second tip. So let's just see. We'll see who chimes in and knows if you've heard me say it before. And by the way, people have commented how ridiculously red my hair is whenever I go horror with the red lights. Well, I was like, dang, why is your hair so red? Did you dye your hair? I'm like, no, just got my spooky lights on. The whole point of Venom is to have Spidey in the story. I'm with you. I know. That's why you touch. No Tiger Blue. I'm so behind on my movie watching. I have movies from September that picked up. Look at that. Haven't even watched them yet. The only time Tom Holland, Spidey, and Venom interacted, it was in the one end credits scene. And even then, Tom Hardy, Venom was trying to understand Thanos rather than tracking down Spidey. Yep. But they didn't really interact, right? He just saw him on a television, if I recall, right? He saw Spider-Man on TV. Noise, get that spooky. What up, horror collector 87? What's good down under? What's going on down under, mate? Let's see, Huck, I would guess it's Beetlejuice. Ooh, okay, that's a good guess, Tiger Blue. That's good. I mean, it's good. You're on track, but I would say take color out of your guess. Mayhaps not a color movie. I like that guess, though. That's a solid guess. We just watched that 2 nights ago, by the way. One of the most disappointing end credit scenes ever. I know, right? You're like, really? Because everyone's waiting. Nightmare Before Christmas. Nope. No Hocus Pocus. You guys are good. These are all good. Digging that Hocus Pocus. Saw Beetlejuice 2. Really enjoyed it. Nice. That's a very divisive movie, though. And I can see why. It starts off kind of slow and depressing and sad. It's like family drama. Like, it doesn't start, at least like after watching the original one again, it starts off very light and breezy because of the just watching, I can't remember the name, but the couple, they're nice and happy and married and getting along. And then, then the deets come in, they're all like depressed and weird and crazy, but they still bring a lot of lightness throughout the entire thing. The Maitlands, was that it? The Maitlands, I think is their name. But yeah, this will be the 14th year in a row that I watched Halloween. Noise, dude, Laren. So that's your jam on Halloween, dude. That's great. I mean, can you have a better staple? Yes, you can. No, that's a good one. Besides from every single Fox X-Men setup, because they never follow up any of them. Fish, Corpse Bride. Oh, you're getting. I'm gonna say you're getting warmer, but that's technically also not black and white. It's muted in color, but when they go down under, there you go, horror. When they go, into the dead realm, it's all in vibrant color, which I love. I love that the dead people are in super color, and then the people in real life are just like muted and dull, and yeah, such a good movie. I love that movie. I just finished watching Night Watch. Ewan McGregor. How was it? I haven't seen that one yet. Horror Collector. What is that? How? Is it good? Oh, dang, it's so close. Young Frankenstein. That is, without trying to even think, that is easily top 5 comedies of all time. Probably, you know what? It actually dukes it out as number 1. I think against Airplane sometimes, but yeah, that could be my favorite comedy of all time. But it's not that. It's an even older movie. How about that? Let's just say you are on the right track with the title. Tiger Blue, you've gotten the closest. That's what I'll say. Laren, did you see Vice Prez just released a whole bunch of new Star Trek prints? Nah, I haven't. For reals? Oh, I wish I could snag some, but I'm in a buy and freeze myself right now. Come on, Jobs, call me. I've watched Halloween a few times before this year, but I finally have it on 4K. Nice. Laren, it's worth a watch if you like suspenseful thrillers. Fish. Is it Frankenstein? Very close, but remember, there's comedy involved. You are really close, y'all. I mean, you got you're pay attention to the two I just said you're super close with. What's common in those two titles? No, it's not Carnival of Souls. That is not hilarious. Hey, Huck, did you hear that Christopher Nolan next movie is supposed to take place in the 1700s? It's going to be a vampire movie. What? I've not heard that. Ha ha, Fish! You got it, old friend. We give you a big fat thumbs up. Hey, Fonzie. That is it. Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. I love it. Every year, put it on the screen. It's good. It's safe for the little children if they come by. And it's just such an awesome, feel-good, fun little movie. What a great blend of comedy, Abbott and Costello, with the original horror of the I mean, so good. Costello is so on point in this movie. Yeah, it's just great. It's just great. Love that movie. That's the one I put on every Halloween. If I'm here. Sometimes, although this will be the last year, yeah. Okay, the daughter, she's going off to college next year. So of course, I don't remember. Does anyone remember how long they trick-or-treated for? I don't feel like I trick-or-treated till I was 18, but my kid is. Like most kids are. I think because they feel like it's their last grasp at their childhood before they have to like move into adulthood and go to college. And but she dresses up, she does the whole thing. She doesn't do one of those lame teenager things where they just literally walk up in jeans t-shirt and like maybe cat whiskers and just go trick or treat. She loves it. She loves trick or treating. And then she's 17. This is her last year. And we sometimes go to a friend's house because they have a huge Halloween display. It's amazing. So if I go there, I won't be playing it here, but next year, and from then on, I will be playing that here. Here we go. Tom Holland is supposed to be Christopher Nolan. Nice. Abbott and Costello. You guys are nailing it. Yo, you guys got it. I'll send you the articles that I found. Nice. Thanks, dude. Let's see. I guess right when Fish did. Nice. Well done, y'all. Wasn't there a few of those? Yeah, that's those are the ones, Gwen. Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein. And look, not only Frankenstein, in that movie, you get Dracula, Wolfman, and a little taste of the Invisible Man. I mean, you get it's like a greatest hits. It's like the monster universe was doing it all before the MCU, and loved it. Mary, yeah, how you doing, darling? Welcome. Good to see ya. Let's see. I stopped trick or treating when I was 17. So that's about right. So Brooke is 17. This will be her last one. Hey, Laren. All right, we're gonna get to some stuff here in just a sec. Catch up to everybody. Boom, because Mario's here. I'm going to sell me the Invisible Man. Yep, I got the whole collection too. So I got all the other offshoots, because they meet Jekyll and Hyde, Invisible Man, and they're all just super funny. Hey, Tyga. All right, now that Mario's here and everybody's saying howdy, hey. Let's talk about some of these releases, y'all, because you teed it up earlier, Chris. So we're just going to go, we're just going to go right to it. I talking about? There it is. All right, here we go, y'all. Little let's do this mode here. Bob, thank you. So here is what's coming out, y'all. Now, hang on. So in case you want to know, now you have to say it in your head before we go over this list. We know that our dear friend, the Queen, is only buying for you. So when you hear the song, I want you to add from the studios. Ready? Hit it.
What's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey! What's Sue gonna get? And these guys too.
How
the Steelbook Crew.
Tell him, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get? What's
From the
Sue
studio.
gonna get? I don't know.
From the studio.
Hey, what's Sue gonna get?
From the studios. Okay. See how that works? But yeah, so check it out. But you know, the Steelbook Crew, they're going out there, and man, remember what the hell was that? Remember the Steelbook Crew. They're going to be here in full force, y'all. In case you're just joining, there's a Halloween matchup. Steelbook Crew down below. Look at them, ready to go up against Miss Jess coming up tomorrow night. Be there. It's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be great, full-fledged competition. But here we go. Now, look, this is kind of hilarious. So here's what's coming out today. But look, right there. What does it say? Tarzina Super Ninja Doll came out yesterday, in case you guys were wondering. Because, you know, I want to make sure you get your Tarzina on Blu-ray. But here we go. Deadpool and Wolverine. It's finally out on 4K. A lot of 4Ks, y'all. The Sixth Sense, Signs, Death Becomes Her, Twisters, Hitcher, Ghost, The Wolfman with Benicio del Toro, the Columbia Classics, Hellraiser, Quartet of Torture, let's see, of course, all the different versions of Deadpool and Wolverine, the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, right? Caligari, yeah. Gummo, Twisters, like I said, got some of that coming. In a Violent Nature on Blu-ray, a lot of people raving about that. That's on my watch list for this year. What is this? Cheeky on 4K. Cheeky on 4K? I don't even know what that is. Do we need Cheeky? Is that a Dario? What is that thing? A film by Tento Drago. Something like that. Cuckoo, I guess. That's a weird way to spell cuckoo. Looks more like cuckoo. Like cuckoo. Cuckoo, Oddity. Let's see. Ninja Scroll. What else we got here? Creature with the Blue Hand on Blu-ray. Veep, the complete series. If you're a big fan of Veep, there you go. Got the whole thing in a big old box. Let's do a little scanning through some of this here. There's that Gummo on Criterion. Borderlands Steelbook. Now, that's kind of a cool looking Steelbook. What is that? Snaptrap. I just wish the movie was better, y'all. Like, here it is on 4K as well. So that's, if you haven't seen it, and you're a fan of it, though, I bet it's going to look fantastic on 4K. I will say this. When I saw it, I gave it two good things. Is the choice of the cast, not necessarily the acting, because there wasn't much to the, and then the set design looked brilliant. It was very colorful and vibrant. I think that's going to look great on 4K, but I'm going to pass. I saw the movie and I'm kind of done. Let's see. The Hellraiser is that Cheeky again on 4K, showing her cheeks, y'all. Let's see what else. Fluke, little dog movie. Kino Lorber, Kung Fu Rascals. That's like the title. Anybody see Kung Fu Rascals? I mean, this is kind of a packed day, y'all. Look at this. The Intern, Arcane Season 1. Good heavens. Vacation on 4K. Hitcher's got the Blu-ray. I'm just going to skip around here. Tag on 4K. We're even getting Tag on 4K. What is with Cheeky is all over this thing. We're getting a Youngblood re-release. This thing went out of print. So that's coming back from Kino. Interesting. Blah, blah, blah. The Beast Within. Plenty. Gang, this is such a loaded down thing. Oh, Up the Creek. If y'all see this here, Up the Creek. That was also discontinued. So that's back. Oh, you little double feature. Blu-ray, y'all. You want a little Twisters double feature? That's kind of sweet. I'll probably do a 4K double feature at some point. Little Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, also that went away, so that's back. So a lot of return things for Kino. But there you go, y'all. That's it. Look, it's chocked full. It's chocked full, man. Chocked full. What y'all gonna get? So last week I said I didn't get it. Shortly after the broadcast, it came in. There it is. I got my Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook. still sealed. Trying to decide if I want to do an unboxing for it yet or not, or unwrapping. But yeah, there it is for you, y'all. Cool. And I'm looking, it looks pretty ding free, which is always good. You never know with these mailers, man. But there you go. Anybody a big Hammer horror fan? How my UK, how my Brit fans over there? So I got this Vincent Price collection, which looks pretty cool. And there's a whole Hammer. Let's see what's the news. I didn't do a little graphic for this, but let me see if I have her up here. So yeah, Kaleidoscope Film Distribution secures the worldwide sales rights for the Hammer Heroes, Legends, and Monsters doc. So yeah, there's a Hammer doc coming out, and that's one thing I would say I'm pretty deficient in is like Hammer horror, the Giallo stuff. Ken, our friend Ken at Mid Level, he sent me his copy of Deep Red because he upgraded. Which I saw last year, and that was pretty good. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know if it was enough to suck me into that world, but it was good. What about y'all? How's that Hammer world? I did pick up because I did this with Hitchcock, right? I knew that was a hole in my viewing. Picked up that 15 movie set and said, one day I will watch it, and then suddenly. In fact, Ken once again was doing a Hitchcock month, and I said, you know what, I'm going to do that too. That's the perfect excuse. I'll just use his thing. He's saying inviting people to take the challenge with him, so I did, and I plowed through it. I got through all 15. I've added several more. I've gone past 20 plus Hitchcock movies, which are all fantastic. So I picked up the Hammer 20 film Blu-ray collection that I will one day start plowing through. I don't know. I feel like the ones I've seen are kind of boring. I hope they aren't though. There was a really good sale. It was like $40 for those 20 films. So I'm like, all right, I'll just, when I'm ready, I'll take a dive on it, y'all. So yeah, so that's what's happening with that. Let's get back to y'all. See what's going on. And see what y'all are getting. You gotta tell me, man. I mean, we've already heard from all our friends here. A lot of them have already pre-ordered lots of those things. So time to make some food while stuff. Talk shop. That's right. I'm talking shop. Make some of that food. What you making? What you making, Gwen? Are you expecting for Smile 2? Honestly, I never saw the first one when they came out. When they came out, and are you expecting? You mean like what am I expecting from Smile 2? I mean, it's doing very well. In fact, we can get to that here too. Let's and Hor, you said talk about Smile 2. All right, let's do it right now. Let's do it. You guys are teeing me up. You teed me up nicely. So here we go. Let's get to my graphics, y'all. Hang loose. Here we go. All right. There it is. Bob, corner, please. Thank you. Here we go. Box office reports for the past weekend, y'all. Smile 2, killing it. Horror is on the prowl, y'all. Look at this. Number one, 23 mil. Excellent for these low budge horror flicks. Wild Robot still hanging in there super nicely, man. At number 2, got 10 mil. That's only a 27% drop from last week. So that bodes very, very well for that film. Terrifier 3, that's like a 50% drop. That's pretty normal in the second week, but Wild Robot did even better. So yeah, it jumped from number 1 down to number 3. So I think that's the kind of movie that the super fans that love that super gore horror, they're going to go out and just see that, like front load it in the first 3 weeks, and then maybe it'll drop out of the top 5. Then Beetlejuice still in the top 5, y'all. It's been out for 7 weeks. That's super, super impressive. Bodes well for it. It's about 283 million so far. So very good for our Beetlejuice cast and crew. And the movie that I think looks really good, We Live in Time, is this Andrew Garfield Florence Pugh movie, which I think that by the trailer looks super charming. Like of all these, like I'm getting a little horrored out, y'all. Like I'm going to show you a graphic here in just a second. But yeah, so I haven't seen Smile 2 yet because I didn't get out this weekend to see a movie. But I think I will probably, if I get out to see a movie, it'll probably be that or Wild Robot today. Since Wild Robot, it's in its 4th week, although it's still pretty high up there. Yeah, I think horror movies kind of duck out a little quicker. Yeah, one of those two. I'll probably see Smile too, though. But yeah, so this is what's going on. Let's see. Before I get to what's happening Friday, so you guys talk to me. Talk to me. Let me hear it out there. Horror is just huge this year. This is just 10 that I grabbed in the recent like summer on. Smile to and varying degrees. Super scary, family friendly, however you slice it, different versions of horror, spooky, goodness. Smile 2, Beetlejuice, obviously on the lighter side. Speak No Evil, Never Let Go. The amazing Strange Darling, my favorite of the bunch here. Terrifier 3, Alien Romulus, Blink Twice, my second favorite of these. The Substance, and Saw. The reason I put Saw down there is it's being re-released. So amongst all these, you're even getting classic horror movies that are coming out for those maybe who hadn't seen it or they want to re-experience this in the theater. So it's just, I think it's just the big thing this year. Horror just sells. So what have y'all seen? I've pretty much seen, I haven't seen Terrifier 3, probably won't, because the first one I just thought was super gory. And I'm like, I just don't need to see people hacked up. But like for me, movies like Strange Darling and Speak No Evil, those are fantastic. And I've said it before, Speak No Evil is great, really great if you haven't seen the trailer. It's still a great movie, even if you've seen the trailer. But if you don't see the trailer, then that's even better because you won't remember all the beats that are coming. But yeah, so both of those are fantastic. Blink Twice, I didn't know much about, and I thought that was super creepy. A lot of these things, I like how there's a warning on Blink Twice because of the subject matter. And look, we won't use the word because then you get tagged with it, things that men do to women. We'll phrase it that way. I like how that needs a warning. Anybody see Terrifier 3 yet? Did that have a warning? I mean, the dude like mutilates people. I would honestly, that movie needs a warning over Blink Twice. I'm just going to say, like, I know what Terrifier 3 is. So hopefully there's some sort of tee up for people. Well, were there people barfing in this movie? Like first 15 minutes, like, God, man. Yeah, I don't need that. I do. So yeah, what do you guys watch? Why is it so popular? Do people just love being scared? And it's not just right now, because I get it. It's Halloween, it's October, people want to be spooked, but people have been enjoying these like all year long. And there's some that I didn't even put like April and before. So yeah, I think people just love being scared a little bit. So yeah, let me know your favorite of this bunch. It could even be the original Saw. If that's your favorite, put that down. But yeah, for me, I'd say Strange Darling, Speak No Evil. Try to get out and see Smile 2 today. But yeah, I think it's going to Smile 2. Hisham, I think is going to keep doing really well and be a modest little hit. None of these horrors are like a big runaway smash like other than Beetlejuice, which is in the hundreds of millions. I don't think any of these. Let's see, Speak No Evil. How far did that go? Let me check. Let me check for you. See how far. Yeah, that only got about 36 mil. 36. Y'all want to know where Megaflopolis ended up? 7.5 million. Golly, Francis Ford Coppola. Hope you got some wine stashed away after you sold your vineyard to make that movie. Psh. I wanted to see My Old Ass, but that just came and went with Aubrey Plaza. Yeah. Anywho, so there you go, y'all. Spooky, hitting it up big. Now, Friday, what's coming out, Huck, on Friday? I want to see more stuff. Well, here you go. I mean, it's not horror, but it's certainly got some of that spooky elements to it. Is Venom 3? Everybody's ready for it. Conclave. Dave, I know you're ready for it. And then here's one called All You Need Is Blood. These are kind of just the top 3 that are coming out in wide release. All You Need Is Blood is this. They make a film about zombies. And I guess the kid uses his dad in the movie, but because his dad's a zombie. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, there you go. So those are the 3 biggies coming out on Friday. Let's talk about some other fun news. Now, you guys know I'm a big Superman fan. And if you were, of course, watching our lovely Ken and Michelle last night, I mean, they should have known to talk about Superman because here it is. Of course, I'm going to talk about Superman. He's my dude. He's my favorite hero of all time. We got some little crypto coming in, y'all. Crypto is coming to town. And if you've watched DC League of Super Pets, oh, may I tell you, I didn't see that right away either. It took about a year before I saw that. Hilarious. That movie is hilarious. It is so good. So here it is. Crypto got his little ear up. Like you hear some evil down there, him and Superman. In fact, Superman's kind of leaning in too. Like maybe they're both hearing the same thing. I kind of love this. So yeah, I mean, I doubt Crypto's going to have a huge part, but if he's something like Cosmo from Guardians of the Galaxy or something like that, where he's just in it, and the part that he's in it is just super adorable to have him around. But yeah, I mean, this is a tone that James Gunn is going for that Zack Snyder never would have touched. You never would have seen Crypto, man. In Smallville, even in Smallville, Clark had a dog. Never called it Crypto. They called the dog Shelby, which was nice. And no, it was not a super dog. I don't think. Gosh, I'm trying to remember now. It's been like ages. Do you guys remember Shelby in Smallville? I'm trying to think. Maybe it did like a super feat, but then it wore off. Like something got on the dog, and the dog could like hold a car's bumper with its teeth. I don't remember though. Y'all tell me, any other Smallville fans out there? Swiss cheese brain? I can't remember. I know Shelby was on there and inherently wasn't a super dog, but now I'm also, if you are as well, a Cobra Kai fan. Oh yes, Cobra Kai part 1 of the final season has already aired. The second half is coming later in the year, I believe. And once it's all wrapped up, guess what it leads to? This. Yep. I'm getting that new Karate Kid coming out, projected so far at May 30th of next year. You got your Ralph Macchio, got your Jackie Chan, got a new actor here playing the Karate Kid Legends. So this will be an interesting thing that we are combining the universes, right? Because for a while, people just thought the Jackie Chan was just a remake or reimagining of the, Mr. Miyagi one. But there you go. So I'm excited to see that for sure. And now, you guys know I'm a Trekkie. Let's get into some Trek news right here. Shablam! Trek news! Star Trek Academy. Get your hands up, everybody. Boom. Vulcan hand salute. Hasn't even come out yet. Season 1 hasn't even come out yet. And they've already renewed for season 2 even before it has premiered. And look, you've already got this great cast in the middle here, but you've got some banger actors. You got Tatiana Maslany, Holly Hunter, and come on, Paul Giamatti. You're going to be a part of this series? What? Gosh, y'all. I mean, Star Trek is just the stuff, man. I can't wait. This looks fantastic. Those actors are so incredible. Look, say what you will. Look, I get it. I don't know. There's polarizing people on She-Hulk. I don't care. I enjoyed the show. Was it the greatest? No, but I thought Tatiana was great. It had writing problems. It didn't have enough She-Hulking in it. But Black Mirror, Orphan Black that she was in, where she played the clones of herself, like multiple versions. If you've never seen that, she's absolutely amazing. Holly Hunter, one of my favorite actresses of all time. She's like my hall pass back in the day. Hell, she's probably still a hall pass. And then the incredible Paul Giamatti. Academy Award winners right there, right on top. Paul's he's getting there, right? He's got the Golden Globe. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I'm blanking. Did Paul win last year? I'm blanking. I feel like he did not win. Who won? Did Paul win? Crap. Who won the Oscar last year? All right. I want to say it was Paul, but I'm not. Anyway, so this is what's going on, y'all. A tasting of news. I can only get so many graphics done before the hand wore out on me. I'm just like, I can't. It's throbbing, y'all. So cool. Let's just call that a thing. Cool. All right, it's a thing. All right, Bob, get me out of here. Bob. All right, great. Oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Oh, hang on. Exit. And then I'll come back in. Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Piece of cake. See, trick the camera, sucker. You ain't gonna take me down. Stupid camera. But there you go, y'all. That is some stuff. That's some stuff that I had locked and loaded for you. Well, let's get back to you. I gotta go find my pin. There we go. Tiger Blues is laughing the whole time. Yeah, what's Sue gonna get? I don't know, man. Okay, so here, I'll predict the Steelbook crew. Let's see what they're gonna get. One of them must like Borderlands. Do you think? I mean, gotta get some Deadpool and Wolverine because that's a Steelbook. Twisters, that's a cool Steelbook. I think somebody's gonna get that. I mean, those are the two Steelbooks. Now they also do get some slips. And like I said, Borderlands if they want. If they're just going for slips, maybe Sixth Sense and Signs. Those would be two really good 4Ks to have. And the Hitcher, yeah. I mean, it's all spooky time, so those all three fit in the spooky season. I watched Hitcher. I got the 4K from Second Sight. Looked great. Watched that last week. So good. So yeah. There you go. What's Cool Duder gonna get? What's Cool Duder gonna get? That's a lot. You have to redesign the song. Yeah, man, Cool Duder always out there getting stuff. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Hang on. Cool, man. You gonna pick that up? Nice. I haven't seen that one in a while. I'm gonna give that a rewatch. Cool Duder is going to get Barbies. He's gonna get Barbies? Nice. I had the Wolverine Steelbook pre-order, but canceled. Can't just. Oh my God, Fish! Are you kidding? 72? No. All right, look. Let's put a pin. Let's have a talk, y'all. Let's just chat for a second. Let's rant. This is getting out of hand. This is unbelievable. Mark it right here. Here's our rant time. $72, dude. Like no. Like here's the thing. For even things like the Hitcher, yes, big old chunky box, 50 something bucks plus shipping. You're probably not even that much. And the Hitcher's got like stuff in it. I remember the Hitcher. I know there's a lot of people who bought that because they just love the set. Hitcher's a good movie. Is it a 5-star movie? No, it's not. It's not that great of a movie. It's a good, solid thriller. It's not up there with like I think personally, I think Breakdown is a better movie than Hitcher. And that's got sort of that same kind of like, kidnapping weird vibe to it. But Hitcher's a good movie that's super pricey. A lot of things, anything Disney Steelbook is way too pricey lately. I'm not doing that anymore. Like I applaud anybody that you got the funds for it. I don't have any funds right now, so I'm with Sue on a freeze right now. But yeah, that's just I don't know what's happened. This used to be a very affordable, fun hobby for all of us until like this year, and now things are so astronomically high. I don't need them that bad. I don't need these movies that bad. I don't, y'all. The most fun I've been having this year is one of the resolutions I have for myself, which is watch more movies, buy less. And I can certainly tell you I've bought way less and watched a lot more. If you go look at my letterbox, I'm almost at 200 movies I've watched this year, which is really good for me because I feel like last year I barely watched anything. But I was buying like a crazy person. Whoa, keep buying, Huck. I'm like, or maybe watch those movies. And so this year, I've been to the theater a ton of times, like catching things when they first come out. I've been doing my 52-week movie challenge, and I've nailed every single week. This week, y'all, it was watch the first movie from a filmmaker. So I finally put in Duel. I feel like I've seen Duel, maybe even on TV or something back in the day or whatever, but all I really remember is Dennis Weaver being chased by a truck. I don't really remember it. So I figured I'm going to watch that. I got the Spielberg set down there. It's got 10 movies in the set or 9 movies, something like that. And I've also realized too, I don't know who else is with me on this. I love getting 4K. I love the upgrade, but also sometimes the Blu-rays look great. Like it looked great. I put it in, and I'm sure somehow the 4K of Duel looks even better. But if I don't have the two side by side and I just watch the Blu-ray, I was totally engrossed. If the film is great enough, you don't necessarily need those little extra like bonus, like some things. If they're my favorite, like I want to get Galaxy Quest when that comes out. I want to get Demolition Man when that comes out. I want to pick up Trick or Treat because I actually don't even have that in the collection because I'd never seen it. But upgrading stuff, upgrade, because I already own the Blu-ray. I'm pushing that way down as a necessity anymore, because especially unless you get a great Black Friday deal. Hopefully I get a job in November so that when Black Friday hits, I can just load up on all the sales, and I'll just, like, as soon as the bags come in, just give them to my wife and go, just put all this under the tree. This will be my Christmas present, so you don't have to buy anything. I'll forget what I bought. I'll unwrap it and go, oh, hallelujah. I mean, movies make me happy. That's all I would need. But yeah, I don't need for example, we have The Sixth Sense, we have Signs, we have Death Becomes Her, Ghost. This is all stuff that I see here today. Hitcher. Well, I got the Hitcher on 4K. So all of those are on 4K. I have them all on Blu-ray, and I'm just going to be okay with those. And that's also a means thing, like a means to it. I don't have the funds, so I'm just super happy with I love Blu-ray, y'all. I ain't gonna crap on Blu-ray. What y'all think? Y'all say, stay strong, huh? Keep those Blu-rays. Or you're like, no, sell your soul. Get those 4Ks. The Steelbook of Borderlands is so much cooler than the movie itself. I know, that's exactly what I'm thinking. And I'm not gonna pick it up because it's a cool looking Steelbook. I don't do that anymore. I did that for a couple back in the day. I'm like, ooh, Street Fighter. Why did I pick up Street Fighter, the Steelbook, y'all? I didn't even care for the movie. See, we all get sucked into that once in a while. Hadn't seen it since the VHS days. Wow, really holds up well. Looks great. 4K. I know, right? It's a fun, really good movie. Really, really good. Big old box set, $65 worth. If I have the money, maybe. But, it's funny because Hitcher is one of those movies that I think no one was sitting around going, God, like the Cameron movies. Everyone's like, when are we getting True Lies? When are we getting Aliens? No one was ever saying, when are we getting The Hitcher? Like, I never heard anybody say it. But then as soon as it was announced, people got excited. Like, oh, yeah, The Hitcher. That's kind of the beauty of when things get announced you totally forget about. It kind of reinvigorates this excitement about the title. And that's what's happening with The Hitcher, which I'm glad about because it is a fantastic film. Yeah, I'm glad you watched it too. So you held up for you? Good, even better. So funny. Love that movie. The candle moving. Yeah. Check. Nailed it. That was my Costello impression as the candle slides. Chris knows. Afro Samurai and Outlaw Star on Blu-ray. Need that? Yeah. All right. I know you're a big anime fan. Take a look at that. Probably didn't even say it because I didn't even know what it was. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Outlaw Star and Afro Samurai. Great titles, though. I'll say that. Sorry I skipped over those for you. But now we're talking about them, giving them some singular love. Well, bam! Let's go. See you guys later. Okay, man. Go get ready for work. Go get that job. Go make that money. Started watching The Strain on Disney Plus. It's pretty good. Del Toro's handprints are all over it. Noise. I have 3 different box sets at TV shows that I want to get after Christmas. Friends on 4K. Noise. West Wing. Nice. First time on Blu-ray. The Crown. So yeah, since I can say now, y'all, there's a game show coming out for the 30th anniversary of Friends, and I was part of the casting for that, which was fun. That was the last job I had. Ended in August. It tells you how long I've been sitting around with no work. But they called me to come be hopefully a part of the intro. So fingers crossed that happens. And so they said, "Oh, sorry, we can't pay you, but if we like what you say," it's like they're interviewing people on the street, and if they like what you say, they'll put you in the opening of the show, which is kind of cool. And so of course I was talking to him. I'm like, hey, I know you don't pay, but I'm a collector, so if you've got like a box set of the 4K of Friends laying around, I'd love that. Like, oh yeah, okay, well, we'll see if we can do that. Yeah, we'll see. That'd be great if just like 2 months from now, totally not expecting it, in the door 4K box set. What? I'm totally hooked on From Recommended. Yeah. From? Is that what is From? Is that the name of the show? I'm totally hooked on From. I started watching the second season of West Wing. I like it a lot. It's a good show. Yep. Says, oh my God, Trick or Treat 4K has arrived. No. Go, man. Run, Gwen. That's right. Run. Go. Tell us how good it looks. Smell it. Take it out of the box. Sniff it. Rub it on your face. Duran Cinnamon knows what I'm talking about. We're always sniffing stuff, rubbing it. I actually pre-ordered Smile 4K slipcover already. Get that slipcover. I'm still hoping that Nosferatu will be the biggest, best horror movie of the year. Could be. I mean, it looks good. Looks good and creepy. I know it's a big budget. But look, here's the thing. Oh, I don't know when you're going to get it over there, my friend, but it's coming out Christmas here. Christmas. Really? Like, who is in the horror mood during the spirit of Christmas? And we're not talking, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's its own little crossover Halloween Christmas thing. A legit horror movie, which should be coming out right now, saving it for Christmas. Yeah, maybe they're putting it out then so they can get a little Oscar buzz because they need a little bit more time to finish it. But I feel like that is the worst time to drop. People aren't in the horror mood. They're in that sort of light, loving, spirit of Christmas mood. I'm still going to go see it because I love the cast and I love the original Nosferatu. Is fantastic. Saw that this year for the first time, like fully for the first time, for my 52-week thing. It was watch a silent movie. So I watched that. It was absolutely fantastic. I'm still hoping Nosferatu. Yeah, anyway. So I hope it does well. I was feeding the cats before I joined the chat and heard you agree with you about Terrifier Hook. Okay, girl. Look, I get it. Some people love that nasty stuff. Chris is all into it. He's like, oh, I'm just all desensitized. You're desensitized and all that gross. I enjoyed a Beetlejuice Speak No Evil. And I thought Aliens, whatever it's called, Romulus, was good, and still haven't seen Strange Darlings. Strange Darlings was harder to come by. It was a very small release. I even had to look around the entire LA area, found it in one theater, and had 2 showings. It wasn't even like a full schedule, like starting at 1, 4, 7, 10. No, it was like 1 at 3 and 5:50 or something. And that was it. And I'm like, oh, this movie's gone. After this week, this movie will not be here after this week. So I ran there Saturday night, watched it by myself, and it was freaking amazing. So good. Like, that's one, again, I want to pick up, but I need to be working, get some money in the account. If not, I'll wait. It'll still be around. You can still pick these movies up. It might even be on sale if I wait 2 weeks later. I know I'll be seeing Terrifier 3. I have no interest in any of the other Terrifier movies because he looks like a clown. I'm terrified of clowns. Well, if you're going to be terrified of a clown, this is the one. I'd rather hang out with the Killer Clowns from Outer Space before that dude. I hate Terrifier 2 and 3. See, you saw them both? Okay, it's just gore porn and no proper story. I know. Yeah, that's what I got from the first one. It was just like, all it was 2 girlfriends in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they get captured, and they just get all, what in that movie. I'm like, okay, I see what this is. And look, don't spoil it here. I'm just saying this out loud. Clearly, there's a supernatural thing involved with Art the Clown because he shoots himself in the head in the first movie. Then he gets up in the morgue. I'm like, okay, what? So clearly, y'all, I'm guessing, I don't even know if that would even be a spoiler. I'm just guessing. It's got to be a supernatural element to him, sort of like Freddy, sort of like Jason, sort of like Michael Myers. Like, they never die because there's something evil about them that keeps them alive. Who cares? If that's the truth, I don't know. You could probably say, yeah, no one here would even care if we said yes. Anywho, so yeah, I watched the first Terrifier. I'm not going to touch the others. 10-foot pole. Yeah, and yeah, you can hook both of our poles together. You have a 20-foot pole. We ain't gonna touch it. I'm not a fan of horror, but I do like some once in a while. I like horror. It's just certain type. So Cinema Man's here. What is up, dog? Got your cool shades and an airplane. Does that mean you're going somewhere? Where are you going, man? I hope I see Venom this week. Yeah, I know, man. You love you some comic book movies. Let's get out there, son. Let's go see it. I love Cosmo. Good dog, dude. I cried. Come on. That was such a great moment. It's like bad dog, bad dog. And then when he kills it, it's like good dog. Oh, come on. Not a dry eye in the house. Cosmo. Oh, yeah. Get it, Cosmo. You've never seen Smallville? So good. Put that on your watch list. 10 seasons. That'll take a while. Hey, and Chris Reeve appears in a couple of the episodes, too. I can't wait to see the new Karate Kid. I'll watch anything with Jackie Chan. I'm a Jackie Chan fan, too, man. Isn't Michelle Yeoh in this, too? Oh, I don't know. I just looked at I didn't dive deep on it. I just saw the notification that it was coming out soon. So that's even better. Michelle Yeoh is in that. That's another great reason to go see it. I love the Karate Kid. I like the Jackie Chan remake, but as Jackie Chan said himself, I thought at the time, before I'd heard him say it, that one should have been called the Kung Fu Kid. Okay, because they do Kung Fu. There's a thunderstorm at your house, Malaren. Stay buckled down, man. Don't go outside. We saw what happened in Twister. Don't do it, man. Stay safe. No, Paul did not win. If you see Holly Hunter at a cafe, just don't pull a Ross. Right? I know. I won't laminate it, at least. So now all I can think about is doing that. So there you go. Don't be a Michelle and Ken's live stream. I've had that once too. That was weird. I don't know. No, they had good reception yesterday. It clicked out a couple times, but for the most part, it wasn't as blurry as last week. But I did a stream too. I was like, what is wrong? Like my whole thing looks terrible. So you never know. It's just whatever's going on in the area, man. So you can get a great Wi-Fi day and a bad Wi-Fi day. That's going to be in the live action 31. Yeah, in case you guys don't know, Section 31 is a Star Trek movie that I'm also looking forward to. She's so good as that captain in Star Trek Discovery. I still feel like the whole series should have just revolved around Michelle Yeoh. I don't know. Burnham she's just so emotional. She's always crying and boo-hoo on the bridge. I'm like, I don't know. It's just like it became a soap opera. Like Michelle Yeoh is in charge as Philippa Giorgio. She kicks ass. She's a commander. I don't know. I would have really loved that show much more if if they wrote a story around Michelle Yeoh being the captain the whole time. Would have been so much better. Nice. Get it, Tiger Blue. Get that 4K. Huck, I'm about to finish my 26th book this year. Nice. Look at you. Your goal is to get 40? That's 14 more to go. Well, I wish you luck, man. I can never do it. 72 smackaroos is outrageous. Gwen has the box look. Come on, you just ran to go get it. You got to be telling us. How's it look? Open it, touch it, feel it, smell it, tell us. That's how we all do when we get media in the mail, right? We all get so excited. We rip it open. When you pull it out the bag, it's like a glorious feeling, isn't it, y'all? So weird, but it's true. We love it. Very cool. Able to rent the Hitcher on Blu-ray. I won't be buying the box set, but I will pick up the standalone when I see it at a good price. Yeah, that's what I did. I just found it on Orbit. I mean, it was $30, but I wanted to get the 4K at least. And here's the thing. The bonus features were pretty good. There's a lot of interviews with like C. Thomas Howell and stuff. And the director, but there wasn't, I'm trying to remember. I literally just put it in. I feel like it was a bunch of interviews and not like a making of kind of thing. If y'all seen that, let me know. I'm trying to remember. Oh, nice. I'm not too far behind you, Huck. I'm at 174. Nice. I watched this year. I'm probably close to that too. I haven't counted, but I'm trying to keep track on Letterboxd. It's weird because I have the whole thing on Letterboxd, but if I don't add the date that I watched it, it doesn't know that I watched it this year. So it says you watched 100 movies. I'm like, I have way more than 100 movies sitting here. And I realized it's in the algorithm. You have to click the date you saw it so it knows you watched it this year. because just putting it in a list, it doesn't know you. It just thinks you like it, and you're dropping it in the list. So I think I'm still missing dates watched on some of mine. So maybe today I'll catch up on that. See what number I'm actually at. It's even more expensive for us collectors down under, especially for imports. A Scream Factory collection normally costs $55. Dang, man, more for just one. Oh, there's no like orbit type thing that you can order from. I guess if there was, you'd order from that to save you on some of that import costs and stuff. Because that's didn't they have a distribution thing out there and then they stopped? No, that was Disney. Disney decided to stop. Have you missed out on Disney stuff? Have you noticed that they're not there to collect anymore? Because I heard distribution was not going to happen there, or maybe it was a plant that manufactured. I'm not remembering correctly. It was either a manufacturing plant was shutting down or they were going to stop distributing. I don't remember. Yes, let me know. I'm only getting 2 things in December. The main reason I'm getting 2 things is because I'm buying my mom's big Christmas gift. Do it. Look at you, man. Get your mama that gift she deserves. Breakdown is a great movie on the Blu-ray. Watched it recently. My next door neighbor who loved it. But having just seen The Hitcher on 4K, I would give that a slight edge. Oh, yeah? Nice. So you're slight edge on The Hitcher, eh? See, I like that. That's what I love about movies. See, I'm a slight edge on Breakdown. I'm a slight edge on Hitcher. Yeah, I will say that Rutger Hauer's like antagonist in The Hitcher is a little bit creepier than the one in Breakdown. Still good though. Still good. Both are great movies. The Wolfman 4K Screen Factor is currently $70 in Australia. Good grief, man. I don't see that. This is it. This is why I think our hobby is they're pricing all of us out, because you're right. $70, that's not something everyone's going to drop. You got to freaking love the Wolfman. Personally, I do not love that Wolfman $70 worth at all. No way. Like, I keep trying to think of my favorite movies, like Rocky, Back to the Future, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Galaxy Quest, all these things that I've watched over and over and over and over and over and over again. Would I pay $70 for a box set for one of those? I don't know. Like, it would really have to be something special, like a really loaded box set with swag. Like, if it's just a 4K of something, never. Never. It's just too much money, y'all. I'm getting that collector's edition box set here. Stellar 10th anniversary, Legends of the Fall. Look at you, man, just racking it up. I would have loved that Street Fighter steelbook you didn't like. I agree. A terrible movie, but that one is so bad it's good. See, that's why I want to give it a rewatch and give it that sort of Mystery Science Theater 3000 effect where I just kind of trash it while I watch it. Might be worth rewatching. But it is a beautiful steelbook. Yeah. Sub-Zero, what is up? Says I got Twister on 4K. It's really good. Yeah, I did too. I got the steelbook from Groove, watched it before Twisters came out. And man, the sound design in that, so good. So good, y'all. I've barely bought anything this year. Look at you, Mary. You're focused, disciplined. But I'm with you, buying titles I don't own yet. And even then, I go for the Blu-ray most often. Only exception was Amadeus 4K. Yeah. See, again, there you go. It's all-time number one. When it means something and it's worth that little upgrade, yeah, that's when it feels good to take it to that next step, get the better version. But, here's another thing, too. Here, let me see if I can find it before I get up, so I'm not just looking around. What letter does it start with? LMNOP. Trying to find my Nightmare on Elm Street stuff. Okay, there it is. Hang on, be right back. Let's see. All right. So here's the Nightmare on Elm Street Blu-ray collection. Right, y'all? So here's the thing with this. A lot of people, they crap on it for good reason, because the first movie is on its own Blu-ray, and then all the other movies. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. And it's all on 2 movies are on the same disc. right? So you've got Freddy's Revenge and Dream Warriors on one disc. You got Dream Master and Dream Child on another disc. And you got Final Nightmare and the New Nightmare on its own disc. And look, I watched all of these back to back, all in 1 week, 3-4 days in a row. I got through all of these movies because I did a thing on Mike's channel where we ranked all of these Nightmare movies. Guess what? They looked fine. There was nothing about the image. It didn't look pixelated. It didn't look blurry. It didn't look janky. I did it because they wanted to save on space for this. So, and I love how small this is on my shelf. It's not like this big, because each one is in its own individual case. So I didn't mind that. If you're going to go cheap, this was a decent way to go, but I didn't hate the image quality. Now the packaging, again, because people like to have something on its own disc. Here's why I also give this a little love. A lot of good making of stuff on here, a lot of good bonus features. So even though these things are doubled up, after each movie I watched each of the bonus features, and some of them are like 9 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes. For something that was kind of compressed into very few discs, you get a lot of stuff in this set. So in my opinion, there's a lot to enjoy about this collection. So does it save on space, shelf space? Absolutely. Does it give you a bang for your buck? I paid $20, $29, or $25 for this. Yes, I got more than my money's worth for it. And do you get a lot for it? Yes, you get like great bonus features. So if you're looking just to get the collection and watch it, here's the other thing too. I didn't like all of these that much to probably ever rewatch several of them again. My three favorites was the original, Dream Warriors, and Dream Master. Dream Child was okay, and the rest were okay for a one-time watch. I don't know if and when I'd ever revisit those. So for three of these, liking them a lot, and probably might rewatch those. Certainly the original, because I have that on 4K now, so now I can watch that again. Then I just have this collection for the two. I'm okay. I'm okay with that, y'all. I'm all right. It looks good. You just got to put it in. Check it out. Decide for yourself. Again, look great. Didn't ruin my enjoyment quality. It was better than streaming. Didn't hang up. Nothing. No pixelization from being streamed. None of that. Look good. Dang. Stuck on VHS. Dang, the Hitcher was on your list. Yeah, man. I've always wanted to get the Hitcher. So when it was announced, I even did a video like when it was announced. I was one of the first ones to get one out saying, Hitcher's been announced. Go get it. And then it got delayed a little bit and then it came out. But yeah, dude, that's a lot. Yeah. I know we all have like our dream list of those Blu-rays we want. Yes, From is the name of the show. I don't understand why it's not on everyone's lips already. It's so good. Google it. All right. I'll Google it after. I almost never do blind buys. There you go. Here we go. I try to only buy movies that I know I want to own. I belong to a physical media rental by post office. I try to rent new releases and only buy if I really want them. That's great. That's the way to go, really. So here's the thing. I'm with you on that. I don't like blind buying because if you don't, it is a waste of money. If you don't like it, it's like, man, that was a $25 Criterion or something like that. Now, again, if people have the means to do that, great, go for it. But when you're just trying to stay on a budget and surround yourself, curate your collection with when you look around and you go, I love all this stuff. Like I've already gone through this and started pulling titles I need to hurry up and watch and then get them out of here because I think they're going to be a one-time watch. And then it gives me more shelf space to get stuff I really want. So my days of blind buying might be running small unless it's something that really some people I trust say it's great, you got to get it, or maybe it's something in a series that I just need to finish off something. I'm also not a super completist either, which I'm happy for, knock on wood, because if something's got a number on the spine or whatever, I'm not going to buy something because there's a number on the spine, or I'm not going to buy a movie because it finishes off a series, but it's a horrible movie. I'm never going to watch it. I don't play that game anymore. So, it's got to mean something. It's got to mean something to you, right, guys? Hey, Terrifier 3 is a Christmas horror flick. Yeah, but it came out in the horror time. And if we go back a little further, Krampus, Black Christmas, all Christmas horror movies. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. But were those all released at Christmas, or were they released during the Halloween time, where we could watch it in the spirit, right, of horror? So, like all those, I don't really know when those were released. I don't know when Krampus or Black Christmas. Yeah, I do know that. I mean, good horror Christmas flicks are great. Don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm getting at. Because I don't think Nosferatu, because all these take place around Christmas. Nosferatu isn't a Christmas movie. At least I don't think. By the trailer, it doesn't look like it's a Christmas thing. It just happens to be coming out at Christmas. Whereas these, ironically, I would say if these are Christmas themed, and they are Christmas themed horror movies, I feel like they would hold up better being released at Christmas than Nosferatu, which is just a horror movie. From and the Penguin, I'm down with right now. What's up, Matthew? Yeah, man. Penguin's great. I'm a little behind on that, but I love that show. It's pretty good so far. Good to see everybody here. Is kissing scene really important for a Hollywood movie? Are they not jealous if they have a legal spouse? No, because that's what acting is. You gotta act in love in the scene. Yeah, you can't not kiss somebody on a scene if you're having a scene of passion and you're trying to make those characters. You want the audience to feel that same sort of emotion. Like you can't have This Is Us without lots of kissing in those movies. So they know they're big boys. Now what happens is sometimes that kissing leads to something else. And then you get Brad Pitt leaving Jennifer Aniston for Angelina Jolie because, probably too much kissing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see. And a fun fact, the director of the original Black Christmas was also the director of A Christmas Story. I didn't know that. That's a great trivia bit. Trivia bit, eh? Put that in my trivia game. Nothing wrong with Blu-ray, right? Come on, Tiger Blue, we know. A decent transfer with the modern 5.1. Yeah, and a lot of these things had the 5.1 audio on it. Very happy. Tend to go only for 4K if I know it's going to be worth it. Price is right. Yeah, like Twister on 4K. Because I didn't even have the Blu-ray of Twister. I'm lying. I had the Blu-ray of Twister, but I really wanted that upgraded sound and picture. Like that's when I knew I wanted to see like the quality of that upgrade. So things like sometimes like when a comedy comes out on 4K, I get it. Comedies do look, everything looks a little better. Well, if the transfers are done right, everything should look better on 4K. Sometimes, y'all, not going to lie, a 4K is just done so poorly. It just looks like a good Blu-ray. Just looks like a Blu-ray. Like I'm not seeing the benefit of the 4K. So I don't tend to upgrade stuff like comedies because that added sound or the picture, I just want to laugh. And Blu-rays are great for that. Oh, you love the t-shirt? Thanks, man. Yeah, man, it's a good one. Love it. Thanks. Yeah. All right. Start wrapping this up. I guess you've seen Copycat. Yeah. Well, not in a long time. And I do have it on the shelf as something I want to rewatch because, Holly's in it. And dude, that thing was like on sale for like $3.99 on Amazon. And you got to jump sometimes. You can't just put it in your wish list and go, oh, that's a good price. I'm going to leave it there and then see if it gets lower. Like that, not that anything would get lower than $3.99. That's why I pounced on that. But sometimes if something hits $8.99 or $9.99, I'm like, ooh, I think it's going to keep dropping. And then you don't pounce on it, and then it's back up to 15, 20. And then you're waiting another year for it to get back down to that $8, $9 thing that you passed on because that wasn't cheap enough. So yes, I've seen but need to rewatch Copycat because I don't really remember it. It's a good thing about having an old Swiss cheese brain, man. I can watch every movie. It's like watching it for the first time. Chris C. I should do. What is that, man? Good morning, everyone. What's up, Chris C? Dude, good seeing you here. Nice, man. Saying hey, Chris. It's been a while, bro. Hey, everyone. Jane Doe, what is good, girl? Nah, how are you? Look at that. Just more people coming into the cafe. Look, since we have some new faces here, I got to keep remembering. Look, y'all, coming up tomorrow night. Bam, there it is. Hang on, I just get this off screen. Another trivia night. It's gonna have the horror themed with all these great people, the Steelbook crew, Miss Jess, maybe a couple other surprises. tomorrow night, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST, whichever your time zone is. Hit that notification bell and be notified when it comes on. It's going to be super fun, y'all. I love doing those. Yeah, I'll take some Advil before we start because I'm sure I'll be like grabbing stuff and banging my thumb all night. But there you go. So yeah, man, please come see that. Please, y'all, share with your friends. I want to see a good turnout because these things take so much time to prepare and put on for everyone that I want a good crowd who can enjoy it, and it's designed for you guys to play along as well. So I think you'll have a good time. Currently, oh, that's a good one. Did I ever tell you guys I directed a stage play of Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula? My friend and I, Eric, he wrote the stage version from the book, and we had just done a film together that I also directed, and so he asked me if I would direct the play. And I'm like, dude, let's do it. It was so much fun. Yeah, some attitudey actors on that performance, but we actually did it in the basement of a church, which is kind of interesting. That they just rented out the basement of their church, and we did a spooky run for about a month. It was super fun. So yeah, got to direct Dracula, y'all. Direct Dracula. What? Something you didn't know about the old huckster. I'm a director of Dracula. I need to find that poster. Did you enjoy the Frighteners? Oh yeah, Tiana. Hey girl, what's up? Did you did you like Frighteners? What'd you think? Yeah, I think you did. I think I remember you saying you did. Trick or Treat is very lovely piece of horror collection. Came with art cards. Oh yeah, you got it. Small book production and its reception. Also double-sided poster. Oh, nice. See, you're in La La Land right now. That's great. Chris, the book is so good, isn't it? Yup. I did enjoy the Frighteners. Nice. Quinn says, I think I'm going to be getting Videodrome from a country. Let me know what you think of that. That's another movie. I remember seeing it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know. It never really connected to me. I feel like I've seen it a couple of times. And Criterion, again, it's a pricey. It's at least $25 when you get it on sale. So I feel like I need to revisit that film before I just suddenly add it into the collection. Yes, my first historic graphic novel. Nice. Glad to hear it. One of my faves. Yeah, me too. Says, watch the 4K of Sudden Death. Oh, yeah, such an entertaining movie. One of the best Die Hard ripoffs. I got to rewatch that too. Did you get the 4K on that? Horror Collector. Tiana, welcome, girl. L. Chris, Tiana, I still need to see breakdown. Thanks for the reminder. Yes. Put that on your list. Nikki, Nikki's here, y'all. Everybody get excited. Look at Nikki saying hey to Laren. Laren saying hey to Miss Lette. Nick, what's your movie of the year if you have one? We're gonna find out. Huck, excuse. What's that? What's that, Chrissy? We need the OG Mortal Kombat. Yeah, dude. See? Now you're tapping into the old huckster. The original, that new one. I'm sorry if you loved it. More power to you. I thought it was a pile. It was boring. The new lead of that new Mortal Kombat was snooze. He's no Liu Kang. Who is this guy? He had no charisma, no personality. Man, the original's got Kerry Tagawa as Shang Tsung and I mean, look, I don't know. I just love that 90s Mortal Kombat. I would love that on 4K. 4K. In fact, they should box set that thing, man. Get James Liu. Not James Liu. James Liu is from Big Trouble in Little China. Robin Shu. Come on now. Sup, Chris? I'm focused, disciplined. Thanks. Very nice way to say it. Yep. Very nice way to say broke. That's all good. I am also very disciplined with you. That new Rumpelstiltskin set from TerraVision has cost $100. I guess you better love Rumpelstiltskin. I cannot say I $100 love that movie. I've been collecting for 24 years now. I'm with you, man. I've been a collector since the 80s. Cough, cough. Well, Jeff, hello. Good afternoon, my friends. Good afternoon to you. See, I agree. Regards Amadeus, that's 4K. I definitely want, especially if it includes both versions. I've seen the DC Blu-ray. I haven't seen the theatrical in so long. Yes, want that option. I do like the side loader aspect of the memory. Yeah, see, look at that, y'all. It's a little, just saying this is a, it's packed in the tech. It's a little side loader there. Yeah, I love that. I mean, it's a good little set. I didn't mind it. Look, when I had to catch up on the movies, it was perfect. Perfect. Laren saying, hey, JD. Next year, my goal is not to spend that much on physical media. I'm trying to save up for a fan expo in Chicago. Oh, yeah. Go to those expos, man. Sometimes it's about experiences, not stuff. So, yeah. Like, we're trying to save up for a cruise next year. Huge European. Man, it's going to cost so much money. Tens of thousands, probably. I don't know. Like, to take the cruise, to fly there, to stay there, it's just going to be very pricey. So, pulling back on all this stuff, saving up for something like that. Because last year we did a cruise, and it's one of the best vacations we've ever had. So that was worth every penny. And if we can duplicate that experience, and, after this, my daughter goes off to college. So this could be the last big hoorah. Who knows? So got to make it count. Make it count, girl. Let's see. You know what else saves space? Huxtamization. Heck yeah, it does. Hey, nothing saves shelf space like a good huxtamization. I got a whole floor, stack of them on the floor right here to do. Jeff, my geeky brother. We're all geeky brothers and sisters here, aren't we? Tiger, I think, is just the theatrical for now. But that's good since I only have that on DVD. Also have the director's cut on Blu-ray and Steelbook, now ordered 4K. Nice. Hey, Mom. Love it. You get your mom here. It's always good to have Mama Juggalo here. Let's see. Yo. Oh, hi, Jeff. Oh, I had to read that. Read that like, oh, hi, Mark. Blind buys agree can break the bank. Yeah. Yeah. And if it doesn't win you over, don't you feel disappointed? Like, just great disappointment, right? Like, you throw down that money, you're like, blind buy, it's gonna be great. Everybody says it's great. And you watch it and you're like, that's a one and done. I don't need to see that again. It's a bummer because then it still sits on your shelf. You feel like you need to hang on to it because you paid money for it. But I got a big box of get rid ofs. If I hit something like that, throw it in the box. And even if it's a Criterion, at least with Criterions, you'll get more for those as a trade-in than a regular movie. Saying, hey, this year they had Hayden Christensen and Mark Hamill, Charlie Cox, Matthew Lillard, dang, Bill Shatner. Look at that. It's a loaded one. Nice. It's also a mind thing. If I own a movie I don't like seeing it on my shelf. I like where you're going. Have a small area. It's about 8 Blu-rays on which I call my purgatory shelf. Yeah, I know, right? Like, you just scan it by, like, ugh, that thing. Yeah. Marina Baccarin. Yep. Giancarlo Esposito. He was just at the LA convention that I was at, but I went broke with what little money I had left getting the Back to the Future autographs. So I couldn't go see Giancarlo, couldn't see the Addams Family actors. It's just, that's the thing about those things. It's great seeing all those people there, but unless you're loaded, you're not going to be able to get everybody you want. So you have to really pick and choose, like, wow, Angelica Houston's here. Yeah, but so is Michael J. Fox. And Michael, I got to go see him. I mean, Back to the Future is my favorite movie. So, Rob Romano, cheers, old Bane. Like that. Got my little skull mug in case you haven't seen it yet. All you awesome people in the chat. Well, it's gotten more awesome now that you're here. Yep. I'm with you. So I was reading that just to myself because I was swigging. Got to catch up on the Terminator. Yeah, it's coming out on 4K. Well, can't wait for that. See, that'll be one I want to pick up on 4K. And I didn't pre-order, so I missed out on the steelbook and all that. But I don't care. I'll get the slipcover. I'm loving the Penguin so far. Huck, did you see the new trailer for the Dune TV show? I have not seen the trailer for that yet. It's starting a few weeks after Penguin ends. Nice. Hello, Rob. Hello, Maria. Yo. Chris C, my man. Look at that. Chris C getting some love here right now. Still waiting on that general knowledge trivia. Get that general knowledge. Yeah, all right, bro. So I'll have to work it in, with the themes coming. Had to pounce on it. Thanks, dude. Last question. If I'm an actor, can I refuse to kiss? No, not if the scene calls for it. I mean, you wouldn't take the job if you knew that was part of the script. If the script says, you have to fall in love with this person, and sometimes the falling in love part of those things is kissing the other person and showing that, because the audience has to believe it. If you don't ever have scenes with that kind of intimacy, then I think audiences don't buy into the fact that the characters are in love. So yeah, if the script calls for it, yeah, you're probably going to have to Mulfrere. I think so. You sure can. And they'll give the part to someone else. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if you see it in there, you're just going to turn down the job. Yeah. I'll take the job. I'll do it. Tracy, so excited for the trivia, girl. I can't wait. Y'all go check out Nerdy Film Girl. She's got a fantastic channel. Love her. She's great. I was on there last week. We did a fun little game called Buy, Rent, Trash. It's exactly what it sounds like. What's a movie that's so good you'll buy it? A movie that you've always wanted to see, so you rent it. And you want the third one, you're just going to throw in the trash. And it's very tough because sometimes all three titles were really stellar titles. So you got to put one in the trash. So it's not like you hate it. You just have to play the game. You have to. You can't not. It's like not kissing a girl on camera. You have to do it. It's part of the deal when you sign up. So you got to kiss that girl, Hisham, and we got to throw our movies in the trash. But yeah, go check our channel out, y'all. It's super fun. Hisham, you shouldn't take a role that requires kissing. Then yeah. You can't just take a role and then say no. I've kissed many times on stage. Means nothing. It's true. It's so funny. I had to kiss this girl in a play, and it was so funny because I'm not normally the person like hired for that, but it was called Real Life Photographs, and it was an original piece, and it goes through her dating as she moves to New York and saw these different guys. So there was 3 different guys, and each of them have scenes, and it's funny because in rehearsal we had lots of kissing. Like it was a full-on make-out scene, which is so weird because I've never had that before. But because it's me, we turned it into something else. Because all the other guys made out with her, it turned into I was gonna, lay down on her and kiss her, but I end up slipping, and we just sort of like, bump faces or bump lips, which you have to be very careful because you don't want to chip the teeth of the other person. And then it became like a funny moment, and then we laughed. So it gave our scene a little something different than the other scenes where she was making out with the guys. But, in rehearsal, there's lots of making out. Anywho, yeah, hey, Tracy. Horror trivia, awesome. Dude, you got to come by, man. You got to come see it. It's going to be tomorrow night. Please do. Bring your friends. It's going to be super fun. Nerdy Film Girl going to be there. Like Tracy's going to be there. You guys can talk in the chat. It's going to be awesome. Oh, you did? Nice. Look at us, man. Side hustles. That reminds me, I should rewatch that tonight. I actually need to watch that. I haven't watched it yet. I like Videodrome. I have it on Blu-ray. Got it on sale. I like it myself, but I can completely understand it not being everyone's cup of tea. Yeah, it just didn't click. I also saw it when I was much younger, and I tend to have a lot more patience with movies now. That said, I still think I'm going to be bored by 2001 because I've seen it tried it 3 times in my life. See, so it's not a movie that it's not even in my collection. Nikki, really good. Huck was wondering if you had a movie of the year. Good question. I would say currently, I love Deadpool Wolverine. It's great, but I'm going to go with something that was my biggest surprise, and that is Strange Darling. It's, again, I've been seeing so many of these horror thrillers, just so many. How do you not come across them? I enjoyed Fall Guy, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, all that good stuff. But I just want to lean on something that it didn't get a lot of screen time. And those who talk about it say really great things about it. So Strange Darling, if you get a chance to see it once it comes out on physical or rental, it just blew me away. The performances are absolutely great. Reacher, if you've seen the TV show Reacher, season 1, she plays Roscoe. She's the lead of season 1. They change up the cast in season 2. And the whole time, I'm like, who is this actress? Like, I couldn't recognize her face, right? And her performance was so different. And then once I came home, my wife even goes, oh, because she's like, as I was raving about the movie, she Googles her and she goes, oh, that's the girl who plays Roscoe on Reach. I'm like, get out of here. Right. So I'm gonna just lean on that because of what a surprise it was. I'm also going to say the Christopher Reeve documentary was emotionally packed a punch, wall to wall, fantastic. That was great too. But lots of good movies this year so far. But I would put those two up there. I've seen it, loved it, but I really want a second viewing in October. It's a good one for October. Nice. Robin Shu, yes, martial arts champ, dude. So, all right, y'all. So, yeah, I always keep sharing my Hollywood story. So, I'll share my Robin Shu story. So, at the time, I was dating this girl who was the assistant to Dennis Dugan, who directed what's the big fat ninja? Beverly Hills Ninja. You're the big fat ninja everyone's talking about. Great white ninja. Right, with Chris Farley. And Robin Shu is in that movie as well. I think he did that shortly after Mortal Kombat. And so we were going to the screening, and she brought me to the screening with her, which was super nice. And, there's Robin Shu, and I don't know if he knew a lot of people or whatever, but of course I just sort of latched right onto him and started, making him feel comfortable, had somebody to talk to, because I loved Mortal Kombat. So we literally sat next to each other while watching, Beverly Hills Ninja. I was hanging out with Robin Shu that whole night, and he was super cool, man. He's exactly what the encounter you would want from him. So, yeah, Robin Shu, what a dude, man. He's such a good dude. I could talk to him all night. Forgot the girlfriend was even there. I'm like, so Robin, and she's like, tap tap. I'm like, yeah. That's why we didn't last. That's why I got the cool wife now. Because she just would have been like, yeah, you go talk to your Robin Shu. I'm gonna have wine in the back. Hot take, not seen Nightmare 3 all the way through, or 4, or Freddy's Dead New Nightmare. Those are good takes, because honestly, I hadn't seen them either. Like, it's one of those things where I just assumed I had seen all the Nightmare movies, but it had been so long, I feel like I had not. So these, aside from the first one, these all felt like first time watches for me. So 3 is great. I love Dream Warriors. I love Dream Master. I think they're all fantastic. Freddy's Dead, New Nightmare. New Nightmare is interesting. So yeah, I would say, dude, if you want, like, just pick up this collection. I like it a lot, especially if these are one-time views for you and you want to see them. And this is often on sale for $30. So you can always get it for a steal. Here, let's just check it out for you right now. Where do you live, Chris? See, where you at? Are you in the States? Let's see. Because we're going to look at it for you right now. Nightmare on Elm Street. No. Collection. Blu-ray. All right, let's take a look. What's it at right now? Oh, dude. Is that right? $19? Is this like some foreign? I mean, right now, you can get, look here. You can get the, I mean, it says, hang on, I gotta use my finger to log in. It says $19.99 right now. And look, I have a little affiliate thing. I'll even put it in here for you. Here you go. There's my affiliate link. So if you want to click that link and go get it for $20, man, anybody right now, $20. I mean, I get it. The original's out on 4K, but if you want the entire rest of the series, and there's all these other different posts that are the region B or region 2. But yeah, look at that. $20, y'all. 20. I ain't lying. Did you know Neil McDonough refused to kiss because he's his respect to his wife, and also Denzel and Chris Pratt don't want to kiss with another actress anymore. Well, then they have that. Then that's in their contract before they start. Then, so it's not one of those where the script is written and then suddenly on that day they're like, "I'm not kissing her." It's like, dude, it's an entire sex scene, you know. So yeah, guys like that, they know that when they're getting hired. So yeah. Why won't he? He did such a good job kissing Gamora. Come on. It's 12:30 a.m. Yo, here. So I'll catch you stream tomorrow, dude. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, man. Have a good night. Sleep tight, and don't let Freddy get you. Huck, you should see if there's a way to do. Other streamers do. I have multiple comments from chatting on the side instead of just going one by one. Oh, you mean like when it's just sort of on the screen and it's just sort of rolling by, like that? Is that what you mean, Gwen? Yeah. Speaking of Michael J. Fox, I just watched the episode of Night Court he was in. Oh, for real? Nice. I didn't know that. Chris C. Nightmare 3 is one of the best. Yeah, dude. Just start over. Don't even finish it. Just restart. Restart. So you see, get the full Freddy in that one. Yeah. I'm so here for your mug collection, Nick. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you okay? So my mug collection. Yeah, look, every day, every week, it's a different mug. So if you guys got a mug, you want to send Huckster a mug, I'll send you my info. Huck, I will send you the trailer of the Doom TV show. Cool. Damn it. I got my F-13 mug. Oh, for real? Nice. Get those mugs, y'all. You got to crack them out during the morning mug. See, wherever you are, it could be like coffee. It could be like late night chug. Put some brewski in there if you want. Let's see. I want to ask that Friends thing you're working on. Yeah, it's going to be on Max. It'll be on Max. At least that's what I was told. It'll be on Max. Buy Rent Trash sounds like a great game. Oh, it's good. Tracy, leave your link. Like if you're still here, feel free. I'm totally fine. Yeah, be my girl. So copy paste the link to your channel. If not, I'll try to do that in a second. From is a good show, but has lost TV issue with too many questions and no explanation. Scaps, what is good, man? Yeah, you've seen that? I'm on vacation, so very cool to check out these streams. Nice, Chris. Cool, man. Where you vacating at, bro? Where you slashing at? Scaps, you can't say that before it wraps up. Cronenberg is in court. Very much so. I mean, still to date, The Fly is my one super fave of his. I think it's a masterpiece. The Wild Robot might actually be the movie of the year. Oh, yeah? Dude, that good? All right. I hear it's great. Love Strange Darling. Up there for my horror movie of the year. Excellent. About 6 titles this month. Madam Web, Smallville Season 3. Nice. Transformers Rise of the Beast. Blade Trilogy, Toy Story 4, Flash Season 1. That's a lot. In fact, by the way, the Transformers 1 movie, hilarious. Very entertaining. Went and saw that a couple weeks ago. My daughter was going to see it with her friends. I went and bought her ticket because I got the card, So I'm like, girl, let me just save you $16. You can spend it on candy or popcorn or something. So I'm like, well, I need to go see a movie earlier. So I was either going to see Transformers or Wild Robot, and Wild Robot had just come out. So I figured that's going to be here for a few more weeks. This is the 3rd week for Transformers. It might be on its way out. So I saw that earlier in the day than she saw it. And I'm like, you kids are going to love this movie. And sure enough, they all thought it was awesome. Keegan-Michael Key is hilarious in that movie. So good. Strange Darling passed Maxine by a mile. And I like that film too. Yeah. Same, man. I think with TVs and Blu-ray players, upscaling movies that are on Blu-ray, then the difference between, Blu-ray and 4K isn't that great. Yeah, in many cases, Scaps, I'm with you, bro. I sometimes I watch a 4K, I'm like, it looks good. But then again, I'd watched a Blu-ray that looked equally as awesome. Like it was super sharp, super crisp, got the DTS audio, sounds great. And I think that's part of the charm. Is like as long as you're watching a film in the way that it satisfies the way you like to experience a movie, you're good. Doesn't matter what format it's in. Still my number 1 movie this year is Dune. Oh, of course, Dune Part 2. Forgot about that. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's a great movie. There's so many good ones this year. For me, comedies are fine on DVD. Yeah. Yeah, DVD, Blu-ray, it's fine. Heck, I'll be there tomorrow night watching. Let's go. And there it is. There's that link if you want to get that Nightmare on Elm Street. I live here, in Livermore, California. Nice, Brian, you're with me. And yes, I have the Nightmare set and the DVD for the first and the Steelbook. Nice. So you're all set then, man. Just pull out that Blu-ray set, dive in. It's good. Oh, snap, $20 is a cheap way to upgrade. Dude, go get it. I'm telling y'all. Go get it. What was that? Go get it. Yeah, you can't beat that, man. Hit my link, bro. I still gotta call Amazon. I don't know where my 2 cents goes whenever somebody clicks one of those, but I've never seen a penny from doing that. But yeah, man, I'm sharing. Mr. Oates, greetings, Hollander. Welcome to the show, bruh. Good to see you, man. As always, I want to tell you that my mom got me my ticket for Gladiator 2. Nice. That looks good. Need to check out Rise of the Beast and Transformers 1. The animated film is a masterpiece. Yeah, the one from the 80s? Or are you talking about Transformers 1, the animated movie's masterpiece? Yeah. Either one. Like the original from the 80s is good, but that Transformers 1 it's just freaking amazing. I liked it so much. Y'all, you didn't like Strange Darling? Oh, sorry to hear that. It's further down on my list for the year. The Substance, Lisa Frankenstein, which I just saw this week as well. Like that. I saw the TV Glow, Late Night with the Devil, top 5. Noise. That's a good list. I didn't get to see The Substance yet because it wasn't playing near me. So, I was born in 94. You a youngster. What it's like to live in the 60s, 70s, and 80s without cell phone and gadgets. It's a joy because you got out and you enjoyed life and the planet, and you played games outside, and you went, and you biked, and you went to the creek, and you grabbed a whip because you thought you were Indiana Jones, and you swung across a creek, only it didn't hold like Indiana Jones, so you fall in the creek, and your friend points and laughs at you. That's what life is like. You can't do that now. Your cell phone. Now what happens is you'll be looking at your cell phone, and you'll walk into the creek because you're not paying attention. And that's hilarious too. But then you drop your phone in the water, it shorts out, and then you got to buy another one, and it costs you money. How fun is that? None at all. But then, no phone, you pick up your whip, you keep on moving, and you pull yourself out because you snapped it around another tree. I ain't lying, y'all. I got an Indiana Jones whip, and me and my buddy Jeff, shout out Jeff. He lived out in the country, so we would go hiking all the time. And he had a big giant stick. He's a big old dude, man. He's like 6'4", big old husky dude. I'm like, little dude. And we would always go out and just pretend to be these two characters. What was it? Hunter and Indianapolis Jones. Those were our two characters. And we would literally use like the bull whip and the stick, and just like, it was fun as hell. Yeah. Nobody does that anymore. So that's what it's like, right? You go out and you make fun. I'm seeing Wicked. Nice. Look at you. Get to those movies, man. From the 80s. Yeah. And that's when I did all this, was in the 80s too. With my chum. Yeah. I also really enjoyed In a Violent Nature. I was going to watch that the other day. That was to rent. So I watched Lisa Frankenstein instead. So I'm going to keep on the prowl for In a Violent Nature. Need to check out Oddity, VHS Beyond. It's still on Shudder. Cool. All right, gang. I think we're at the bottom of the list here, y'all. All right. I think we did it, y'all. I swear time flies with you guys. It still feels like an hour's time, but we're coming up on 2 hours. How do we do it, y'all? Sword fighting with sticks? Yeah, who didn't smack around some fake swords? Have a go. Mr. Moody. You do the same. Y'all, it's been a fun morning. Get out there. Again, Nightmare on Elm Street, $20. Hit it. But let me tell you this one more time. Shablam. Look, get out there right now. Put it on your notification. We got this great game that's going to be happening tomorrow night. You guys are going to love it. Still prepping for it because it's going to be huge. So much fun. It's going to be a good time. But I appreciate you, everybody coming here. Mr. Juggalo saying, have a nice day. Look at that. Great stream. You guys are great. You guys make it great. You make it great, and I appreciate it. Thanks for that little tip earlier. Dave, awesome. But you guys get out there. Have a fantastic day. Great week. Awesome weekend. And we'll do it all again next week. You guys are the best. As I always say, you're the best audience in all of YouTube. So until next time, we'll catch you later. And happy Halloween. watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. I'll see you on the next one.